now.
Yeah, the protests.
Yeah, so now police and students faces each other. It's kind of
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
mhm.
So they're in conflict. Recently
Mhm.
it's been getting a little bit more intense, right? Because the police are trying to take down
Yeah,
the
right.
barriers.
Kind
Okay.
of, and now student the police facing each other,
Hmm.
and the kind of broadcasting from ordinary Hong Kongese people on Japanese website. So he speaks in Japanese and he explained the situation or in broadcasting four different, you know, Hong Kongese TV or four different screen in one
Wow.
screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So are there any new developments or is there anything new?
Now kind of status quo. But
Okay.
the Hong Kongese TV sometimes broadcasting injured people or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he said the mass media, the top of mass media is kind of influenced by Chinese government, so he cannot report free. They cannot report freely. But last night, the arrested moment or such kind of thing was broadcasted secretly without the
Yeah.
boss when the boss was not in the station. Such kind
Okay.
of thing, yeah, happening. So
Wow. Yeah, I
I just
saw a video of a man being like dragged into an
mm,
alleyway and being
mm,
beaten by the police. It was
mhm,
pretty intense. But yeah, that's definitely kind of a scary thing that's going on. All
mhm.
right. What else have you been doing all week?
This week, what else? Weather was fine, so I went outside. I took my aunt to the shopping, and my driving license will be expired in this month. So how can I say in English? I I go to the office to get a new driver's license with before the expire my license. My my term of the license is 5 years. So how can I
Okay.
say English? Yeah,
Yeah, so
maybe same
maybe
same system in America.
what was that?
The same system in America. Japanese
Yeah.
driver's license has a kind of expire date, so
I
we
think
have
ours is
to.
yeah, we have to renew every 10 years maybe.
Every 10 years. Longer than Japan.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
see.
longer than 5.
I see.
Okay. Nice. And so you're gonna do that. That'll be
Mhm.
kind of boring, but something to
Yeah, but that's necessary to drive, so I went there. Yes. So,
do. Yeah. What weekend?
uh Pardon? Sorry.
Yeah. What else are you gonna do this weekend?
This weekend and what else? I watched a movie uh, last night. I watched the movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
what movie did you watch?
I forgot the title. The movie describes the kind of the salesman of drug company.
Okay.
It's it's a low budget film, but the plot itself is interesting. It was an interesting plot. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Nice. I forget the title.
Yeah, I forgot the title. And sometimes Japanese title different from original title. That's the problem. I
Yeah.
always check
Yeah.
that on the internet. Yeah.
And again, forget, not forgot.
I forgot. I forget. Yes,
Forget.
forget the
Forget.
title.
Yeah. Okay. And so nice. Let's get started with today's lesson then.
Okay.
And can you read the title in the next couple of lines?
Okay. Business in the U.S. And today we will talk about business position in the US, learn business acronyms, talk about different jobs,
Good. Acronyms.
acronyms.
Yeah. Acronyms.
Acronyms means similar words, similar meaning words.
So an acronym is like the FBI.
Ah, uh-huh, I
So
see.
Yeah, just abbreviations of words.
Abbreviation. Okay.
Cool. And can you read and answer the first question?
Okay. What are some business positions? CEO and positions. Uh, how can I say? Vice president, president, and ordinary. How can I say ordinary worker?
A what?
Ordinary
Ordinary
worker
worker?
hasn't who hasn't any title.
I'm not sure. Like a common laborer?
Okay, common labor.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Um, and what about the next question? Can you read and answer that next question?
Okay, what are some useful business tools? For example, phone, computer, uh, PowerPoint, PowerPoint, schedule book.
A schedule book. What do you mean?
Maybe nowadays people use preserve it in computer, but in the past, business has a schedule, yeah, calendar or schedule notebook or something.
Okay, a planner,
Planner. Okay, yeah.
a daily planner.
hmm
Um, uh, yeah, I think you'd call it a planner.
hmm
At least that's what we called it in school. Okay, yeah, good. Those are awesome. All right, and what about the next question?
If you could work for any international company, which company would you work for? Why? Many international companies. I think now Apple or Google quite vital,
Okay.
and Microsoft too. So, but personally, working on Google sounds interesting to me. Working in Google
Working for Google.
for Google, okay.
And why?
Because how can I say? Google always kind of creativity is important in Google. So.
Maybe values creativity.
Mhm. And Apple also valued the creativity, but especially in the Steve Jobs era, it is pretty much controlled by Steve Jobs, according to the I can say his biography,
According to his Bible?
biography of
Oh, biography.
yeah, biography, yeah,
So it's more like biography.
biography. Okay,
Right.
biography,
Sorry, bi.
biography.
Good. Biography. Good. Okay, nice. Really good answers. Do you have any questions on this page?
No, thank you.
Okay. Can you read the title and the directions?
Okay, vocabulary. Read the words. Ask about words that you don't know. Account, acquisition, bankrupt, in the black, in the red, client, deduct, deadline, cut down. Hmm, acquisition. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe deadline.
Deadline. That's a due.
Huh?
Due to something.
A
Uh, uh,
deadline?
yeah, it's a due.
A due date. Ah, yeah,
A
a
due
due date.
date. Yeah, due date. Yes.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so it is a due date. A deadline is a due date.
hmm
Okay. And yeah,
Mm,
okay, perfect.
and acquisition means to get.
Acquisition? Yeah.
Acquisition.
Get or acquire.
Mm.
Okay. What about in the black? What's in the black mean?
In the black means to gain the profit
Okay. And
in
well,
balance
to gain
sheet.
yeah, to have made a profit over the year. It's
Mhm.
like generally not losing money. Um,
Mhm.
and what about account?
Account maybe saving account. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so that's one meaning. There are actually a number of different meanings
Mhm.
um, of account. So an account could be like a bank account, so something you put your money into to
Mhm.
save it. It could also be like a story, so give an account
Mhm.
of, you could
Mhm.
account for something. Um,
Mhm.
it's also a formal business arrangement
Mhm.
providing like for services. Um, so this is actually the internet definition, or the dictionary definition, I suppose I should say, if I can get it. So can you
Mhm.
read that definition?
Okay. You should- Okay. A formal business arrangement providing for regular dealing or services as banking, advertising, or store credit, and involving the establishment and maintenance of an account.
Yeah. And so you could have like a business account is just a
Mm,
client that you do things for on a regular basis. They have an
mm,
account with you. Um,
mm.
yeah, and so just kind of a really common business word that has a lot of different meanings.
What is store credit?
Store credit is when you can buy things
Mhm.
without money. So you like
Uh-huh.
make it known that you're going to pay the store at a later date. Does that
Ah,
make
okay.
sense?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, cool. And any other questions here?
Mm. Deduct means reduce.
So
No.
deduct is to like take off,
Take off.
to remove from.
Move
So
from.
like to reduce, kind of. So
Mm,
we deducted the price of I
mhm,
don't know, the
mm,
television from his bill because the TV was broken. So we removed it from. We deducted the price.
mhm.
Does that make sense?
Ah, yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
Maybe cut down means reduce something. Cut
Yeah, to
down.
cut down
Mm,
on. So to reduce something.
mhm. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. Can you choose one of these words and make a sentence with it? And you can just say the sentence out loud.
Okay. Magazine editors are busy for the deadline.
Can you repeat that?
Editors of the magazine are busy for the deadline.
Are busy for the deadline?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe we would want an article right at the beginning.
The editor.
The
Editors.
editors of the magazine.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to just make it generally, you could say
Mhm.
editors of magazines
Mhm. Magazine.
are busy before deadlines.
Mhm. Right.
So that's just generally. The editors of the magazine are busy before the deadline, or busy for the deadline.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Really nice sentence. All right, let's go on to the next page. I think you've done this before, right?
Probably, but I almost forgot.
Okay, can you match the acronyms to their definition?
And NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, and CEO, Chief Operating Officer,
Sorry, chief executive.
Executive. Yeah. Yes.
Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Awesome CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Sorry about that. The next one?
Okay. SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission.
Yeah.
DOB, date of birth. VP, Vice President. FDA, Food and Drug Administration. VIP, very important person.
Nice. Good. Do you have any questions about any of these?
What is Securities and Exchange Commission?
So it's a United States governmental
Mm,
organization. Um, so it deals with like enforcing, um, so like laws about
mhm,
securities, like stock exchanges, like a lot
mm,
of business stuff. So
mhm,
it makes sure that Wall Street kind of is honest. Um, but
mhm,
yeah, so it regulates the stock market often, um,
mhm.
credit, banks, things like that. Like
I see.
makes okay. Does that make sense?
Ah, yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. Um, and let's go to the next page. Can you can you play both Matt and Olivia and maybe try to like put on different voices for the different characters?
Okay. Hey, Olivia, I hear you're being nominated as the new VP. Congratulations. Olivia, thanks. I've been working pretty hard, but I suppose I got lucky too. Lucky? Lucky? No way. You totally deserve it. Hey, in a couple of years, you could be the CEO. I don't think that will ever happen, but who knows? Speaking on business, though, have you heard about that new client we might have? The one, the one from Spain. Yeah, if it works out well, we'll be in the black for the next 10 years. It will be more exciting that this new position. Even the deadline for the decision is this Friday.
Nice. Yeah. It'd be more exciting than this new position. Sorry, I made a mistake there. The deadline for this decision. Good. I think that sounded great. Maybe nominated. Nominated.
Nominated.
Nice. Okay. Do you have any other questions on this page?
I remember the question on the previous page. What is the difference between CEO and president?
The CEO and the president, I think, are pretty much the same thing. Um,
Hmm.
it just depends on what the company wants to name it.
Hmm. I
Um,
see. Okay.
I think. Hold on, I'm trying to check. Yeah. So, okay. Come on. So in general, the CEO
Hmm.
is the highest ranking officer in a company, while the president is second in command. Okay.
Hmm. Secondary command? What does
Yeah.
secondary command?
Yeah, I guess it's second in command.
Second in command.
Yeah. So this is the answer that I came up with.
Uh-huh. Chief highest ranking officer in the company, while the president is the second in command. Ah, that means CEO is the top and president is second
Yeah.
in command.
Yep.
I see. I got it. Mhm.
Okay, and I think sometimes it does change, but I think that's generally.
I see. Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
so presidents often hold the position of chief operating officer.
Mm.
which is responsible for day-to-day operations
Mm-hmm.
and has vice presidents for different parts of the company reporting to him or her.
Mm, I
Interesting.
see. Mm,
Okay. Yeah, I
mm-hmm.
did not know that.
Mm,
Um, okay. And yeah, do you have any other really good questions?
no, thank you.
Okay. And so let's go on to the next page. And can you read the title?
Okay, questions. Answer the questions about the dialogue.
Questions. Questions.
Questions.
Good. And can you ask and answer the first question?
Okay, what is Olivia's new position? I think it's. Hmm? I forgot. Not the CEO. Mm, I forgot. Okay, okay. Sorry. Uh, uh, New VP, Vice President.
Yeah. So, how'd you answer in a complete sentence?
Uh, uh, what is, it's a Vice President. It's a VP.
Um,
No, what is?
so what is her new position? You could say it's a VP. It sounds a little bit awkward. It sounds like you're pointing it out. So it's like you see a VP, it's like, it's a VP over there.
I
You
see.
say that.
Okay. Her new position is a VP.
Yeah, her new position is, um, or you could say she is the new VP,
Mm,
or she is the VP.
mm,
Her new position is vice president.
okay. And there's no article.
No, because
Okay.
um,
Mm-hmm.
it is vice president. You could say her new position is as the vice president,
Oh, I see.
or you could even say if it's one of many vice presidents, you could say as
Mm,
a vice president.
mm,
Her new position is as a vice president.
okay.
It would be one of many.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And good. What about the next question?
Do you think Olivia thinks she deserve her promotion? Why? Eh, I think so, but she humiliate herself. But I think probably she worked hard, so uh,
Okay, can you read that one more time?
okay. I think that okay. I think so, but she is being humble.
Nice.
But I think she probably worked hard, so being humble. Humble,
Humble.
yeah.
Um, you could say she's humbling herself, but I think that's a little bit different. So
Uh-huh.
she's being humble. Sounds
Being
better, I think.
humble. Okay.
Okay. What about the next question?
What are some perks to having a high position in the company? What are some drawbacks? Mm, perk means gain or advantage. Okay. Advantage of how can I say they can control their business and and they can uh, how can I say they can maybe they can how can I say they can get I forgot about respect from other people or workers.
Okay. Nice.
And drawbacks mean disadvantage, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, disadvantage advantage of it, if the fatal, how can I say, if the fatal damage happened, they have to pay, they have to have a responsibility. They have to be responsible for the company or their workers.
Okay.
So I heard one explanation. Usually, uh, CEO or high-ranking personnel don't have uh, less stress than ordinary workers, but if the problem happened, they have more stress than ordinary workers.
Okay. If problems happen, they have more stress. Okay. Yeah,
Mm.
interesting. Um, yeah, I'm not too sure. I've never been in any high positions like that, so
But
uh,
but you need to be a kind of a leader of the class. So
yeah, I guess so.
yeah.
It's not too hard though. You guys are all pretty good. But good. All right. And I guess do you have any questions on this page?
No, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And could do that, or um, I guess let's do this one. Can you read this comic?
Okay. Uh, Ted got promoted, so I collecting money for a cake. He be grossly overpaid compared to us. Buying him cake will ex exa exacerbate the unfairness. He has high cholesterol. Here's a dollar.
Exacerbate.
Exacerbate.
Yeah, exacerbate. All right. And he has high cholesterol. Here's a dollar. I think that was good. And for this one,
What is
though,
exacerbate mean?
exacerbate
Exacerbate, yeah.
to make something worse.
Okay.
Um, okay. And so, yeah, what's happening here?
Kind of this man dislike him. So uh, he support uh, you know that his unfavorite man's kind of disorder.
Yeah, his
Something
health
like that.
problem.
Yes, probably yes.
Okay. So, why do you think he's supporting the man's health problem?
Actually, to support for raise the cholesterol level.
Yeah. Why does he want to raise the man's cholesterol level? What's happening before? Like, what's he mad about?
Yeah, he'll be grossly overpaid. His salary is too high, maybe.
Okay, his salary will be too high
High.
after the promotion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so he is maybe a little bit bitter. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay. Has anything like this ever happened to you, where somebody gets mad at you after you've been promoted, or where you get irritated at somebody else after they've been promoted?
No, actually.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, it seems likely to happen. Yeah. Yeah, actually.
It is likely to happen, or it's not
Yeah.
likely to happen?
It is likely to happen in the company or yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Um, all right. Yeah. And so what about the next question? Can you read and answer that next question?
Okay. Why does Delbert, the male, donate a dollar?
Oh, so we kind of already answered that. What about
Okay.
this next question?
Okay. Do you think the difference in pay between CEOs and lower workers is deserved or undeserved? Why or why not? I think, especially in America, CEO get a huge amount of salary, so that creates unfair feeling among ordinary workers or ordinary people. So I think it's fair to feel like that.
Okay, I think it's I think it's common to feel like that, maybe, right?
Yes.
Like that. Okay. And so, do you think that the difference in pay is too much, or do you think it's deserved?
Uh, the, they might be deserved, but current gap between the CEO top salarymen and ordinary salarymen salary difference is too much. Maybe gap widened has been widened these past 30 years. Especially in
Hey,
American society, it was clear. I've heard of that.
nice. Good. Maybe we'd say the gap has been widening
Has been widening, yes, the gap
over the past 30 years, and we'd say
over
over.
over the past 30 years.
Yeah, good. Okay. And do you have any other questions on this page, Ken?
Mm, what is morbid?
Morbid is like kind of dark. So
Ah,
morbid,
okay.
dark, or dealing with.
I see.
Yeah, so morbid humor.
hmm
Okay, any other questions?
no, thank you.
Okay. And we could do that. So yeah, would you like to do a role play? Talk about a different
Mm-hmm.
comic or answer some questions? What do you feel like doing?
Answers question. I'm not
Okay,
good at role play.
okay. Can you read and answer the first question?
Okay, what are the worst job in the world? I think the yeah soldier in the front line. So are in the front line, on the front line.
So yeah, the soldiers on the front lines.
Mm,
You could say in the front lines too. The soldiers
okay.
in the front lines, on the front
hmm
lines.
hmm
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely good. I think we talked about that actually before.
mm.
All right. And can you think of the most fun job in the world?
Most fun job in the world. Hmm. Maybe the to be a celebrities. Yeah, could be the most fun job in the world. But Ring Ringo Starr said he could enjoy the process of being a star, but after that, he have to deal with a lot of problem because he's too famous.
Who
So,
says this?
Ringo,
Uh,
yeah. But at the beginning, he could enjoy the being a star or the process of being a star, but one day he wanted to quit, but it never happened because he has already been too famous. So
yeah, but he couldn't.
yes.
Okay. Nice. That's a really good point for sure. All right. And what about this next question?
Hmm. What is the most overpaid job in the world? Yeah, as I said, nowadays the kind of the CEO's salaries is a big problem. I think that's one of the reasons why Occupy Wall Street, activities happened in America. CEO or some people gain a huge amount of money by using stock or controlling stock market, a kind of money game.
So people gain too much by controlling the stock market, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. And yeah, that's really good. Okay. And what about the
Mhm.
next question?
What is the most underpaid job in the world? Underpaid job in the world. For example, teacher's job. Actually, here the especially middle school teachers is are very busy.
Is very busy?
Busy, and their salary are not so low, but actually they have to work very hard, and because uh, because you know that they have to teach not only teaching but also have to take care of the students after the school. Some or many teacher have to be a manager of the sports circle, or and after that they have to prepare the next day's class. So I heard some teacher remain the school until 9 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah, definitely. You said especially middle school teachers is very busy. How would you change that?
Ah, are very busy.
Good. Yeah. Um, exactly. Yeah. Okay. And do you have any questions on this page?
Mm, no, thank you very much.
Okay. And let's go. We could do that or this. Would you rather talk about
Mm,
hypothetical situations or read a comic?
mm, let's- okay, hypothetical situation. Mhm. Okay, if you had
Okay. Can you read the first?
okay, if you had what I'm not good at figure. What 약세 반지문 1 million?
Uh-huh.
1 million? 1 million uh 240 274 $591 business. What would you do? Mm, I don't know how much was it. So what kind? What would you do? To start up the what is the proper kind of the new internet related company.
I
I
would.
don't, yeah, I would do it. Even though I don't have a concrete idea. I have not have a concrete idea yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there something that you actually have experience in that you think you could start up? Um,
No, that's why I have not a concrete idea yet.
okay. Okay,
Mhm.
nice. All right. A new internet company. What would you name the company?
Oh, that kind of something cool, catchy name, like
Vague in
like
general.
like buffering,
Like what?
like buffering.
Verbling? Okay, something cool and catchy like verbling.
What is the buffering name? Bubble or something? Bubbling. Maybe is it a word or just a made up word for
So,
the site?
the ling ending verbling.
Mm, yeah.
So like a youngling or a seedling. It's like a diminutive almost in English. The ling
Mhm.
is like almost a diminutive. I'm actually not sure, so I don't know. I'm just kind of
It's not
theorizing.
a clear word even for the native speakers.
No, no. So it's a strange word, a verb, and it
Mm,
yeah. So it's like a little verb. So maybe you could
mhm,
say it's like a little verb, or it could also be the gerund ending, sort
mhm,
of. The ling kind of changes it, like a seedling or a youngling or a sapling. They're just all
Yeah.
they're little. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I'd say it's like a little verb. I don't
Oh.
think it's the gerund, so it's like a yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I'm not really sure. I
Oh.
couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. What about the next question?
Okay. Would you rather start a wildly successful business or win the lottery? Why? I prefer win the lottery, but I think I can learn uh, start a wildly successful business more than just winning the lottery. But I prefer winning the lottery.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I would prefer.
I I would prefer yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
win
Okay,
the.
good.
Mhm.
Nice. And what would you do with the money that you won if you won the lottery? What would you do with the money?
At the beginning, I save the money in saving account, and I would think, what should I do?
Okay, so I
Mhm.
would save the money in a savings account, and then I would think about what to do.
Yeah.
Nice. Would you take any trips anywhere, or would you?
Mhm. I don't like travel so much, but someday I want to return to America. So probably, yeah, probably I would go to America. This time I've been to the no south, so this time I want to go to the north.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Very cool.
But
Yeah,
where are you from, Joshua? Originally.
I'm from. I was born in Boston, and I was raised a little bit
Mhm.
north of Boston.
I see. Yeah, I want to go to your area, New England.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful area.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I want to see that. Yes.
Yeah, if you ever get the chance to go, just let me know, and I'll give you some suggestions about what to
Oh,
do.
oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Of
Mhm.
course. And so, again, we're just about out of time. Do you have any last questions or anything that you'd like to
Mhm.
talk about before we end class?
Yes, I'm curious about New England accents, I heard from BBC English language history show, and Englanders preserved 200 years ago's British accents.
Um, really?
Yeah, so is it different from the other areas English accents?
Typically in New England, it's kind of assumed that New Englanders have the
Mhm.
cleanest
Oh
English.
yeah, right.
So if you're like a news anchor in somewhere else in the United States, you
Mhm.
typically
Mhm.
learn the pronunciation that's used and really common in New England.
Mhm. I
People in
see.
Boston and New
Mhm.
York have really distinctive accents. So
Mhm.
city people, especially the
Mhm.
poor city people, have really distinctive accents.
Mhm.
But I think in general, people from New England are supposed to have really clean accents.
I see. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
All right, yeah, and have a really good day or
Ah,
evening.
okay, you too. Thank you very much.
No problem. See you later.